Thinking of becoming a realtor, think again. Make sure you do your research about what it's really like to be a realtor. Many of us think, oh my gosh, it's glamorous. I get to show properties. I love going to open houses. I love looking at homes, properties. Well, the bad news is that it's more than that. You're going to deal with a lot of different personalities. So you think you're going to take 180 hours here in the state of Texas. In other states, 60 hours, 120 hours, 90 hours. It's different in every state. And in some states, you're taking a national exam and a state exam. In other states, it's all combined. But I tell you what, here's the bad news. About 87% of those of you that will pass your real estate exam will not make it past the first year. It is an independent contractor type of business where you're your own boss. You're hanging your license under a particular sponsor called a broker or brokerage, and you're a salesperson. Yes, you are a salesperson. You may not think so, but you are. We're selling ourselves every day of our life, and you're going to do it even more as a realtor. So if you're soft-hearted, too gentle, very sensitive, you're not going to make it. You may, if you make it a point to develop some thick skin. Anything is possible when you work at it. Two, you've got to work your ass off. It's not easy. It's not like glamorous to where you work whenever you want. When you get started, you're going to be working 40, 50, 60 hours, maybe even more per week. Every day, evenings, mornings, nights. If you don't learn to set boundaries, the clients, or I should say the customers, the prospects, will run over your life, which had happened to me. And I am kind of an introvert, I really didn't think I was, but I am. I'm an engineer in mind, okay? A kid at heart and a lover of life. So many said, Lillie, you're not going to make it, all right? Yet I'm high energy, I'm very persistent, and I love to learn, and I work hard. And so if you're not developing a thick skin, if you're going to get sensitive when your mentor or another realtor tells you, didn't you know that? What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to protect your client. What are you asking me that for? You should already know that. Oh my gosh, you're going to hear all kinds of things. And if you can't handle that, then don't get into real estate. It's going to cost you money that you're not going to be able to recoup. Okay, because you've got to take all the educational hours, then you've got to pay the application fee to your commission, state commission board, the exam fee, and then after that, you've got to pay an application fee to the brokerage. Yeah, some say, hey, I'll take care of everything for you. Well, if that's the case, you're not going to make a lot of business because they're not going to give you the best leads. You've got to hit the streets, okay? And market. You've got to be a hustler. You're going to knock on doors. You're going to prospect by calling, texting, sending out letters, anything and everything that you can think of to contact people, to get to know people, to talk to people in order to gain their trust and find out whether they're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. It's going to take every minute of your day. So, do you really want to be a realtor? Really think about this. It's not as easy as you've heard. It can be. However, you've got to give it 3 to 5 years in order to succeed in this business. And I mean by working really hard. You should go listen to Alex Hormozy, okay, on YouTube. and he states the real facts on how to make it in any kind of business. Okay, and just today I attended a Zoom meeting with top leaders of my brokerage, eXp Realty. Okay, I'm an independent broker. I hang my license with eXp Realty here in the San Antonio market. And they said the latest news is if you don't have thick skin, you're not going to make it. What does that mean? If you can't deal with all kind of personalities, if you can't deal with your feelings getting hurt, you're not going to make it. All right? That's just the way it is. It's a hardcore business, and there are a lot of rude people out in this world. The real world is getting tougher and tougher by the day. Therefore, if you really want to do this, talk to a lot of other realtors, talk to mortgage brokers, talk to title companies, to lenders, okay, to inspectors, anybody that works in the real estate business or any kind of business. Talk to people before you invest any time and money into getting into the real estate business. It takes time to study, take the courses, and then do the prep classes, prep books in order to prepare for your exam. And when you're asking people, well, how do I do it? What do I do? What do I study? Do you have a lot of excuses? Oh my gosh, I have a family, I've got kids, oh, I work full time, oh, I've got a husband, I've got in-laws living with me, or I've got my parents living with me, or I broke my leg, or I am injured, or I'm sick. If you've got excuses, forget about them. If you really want this, work your ass off. Do it. No one's going to do it for you. Those are the real facts, okay? You've got to really work hard at it in order to make it. And don't think about fake it till you make it. You better know what the hell you're doing, because you're representing individuals in the purchase of one of the major purchases in their life, or the major purchase in their life. A home, a rental, an investment, a commercial property. All different ways, all different types of properties. So think about it, do your research. Don't just jump into it and say, oh, I love looking at houses. Oh, I love driving by and looking, and I love working with people. Well, it's one thing working with people that you enjoy talking to. However, in this business, it's commission-based. We get paid when we close a sale. And there are many steps that go into closing a transaction after showing properties or listing a property for sale, which is the real way to go in real estate. Because you list a property, you represent a seller, you market it, you're attracting, you go prospecting, you go attract buyers and realtors to bring a ready, willing, and able buyer to your listing, your client's listing. If it falls, we make no money. So you better work hard to make that transaction go through no matter what. Don't just think about the commission. Think about the client. That's who we work for, our seller or the buyer. The seller is traditionally the one who pays. And people will use realtors for their benefit. Investors. I know, I'm an investor. And so I know what it takes to look for properties. So investors will take your time. Buyers will take your time. Sellers will take your time. They'll hang a carrot out there thinking that they're going to list with you or they're going to buy through you because they want information. Don't be a green hornet, or don't be wet behind the ears, as they used to say when I was growing up. Okay? Get yourself educated and research before you get in this business. As Arnold Schwarzenegger says, you got to work your ass off. Until next time, catch you later.